The tireless pursuit of happiness. If you can sense some irony in the title of this piece, that's because there is. With all the billboards, print and online ads, self-help books and motivational speakers constantly claiming to know the secret to a happy life, is it not surprising to see so many who tirelessly pursue what they know they should not be tirelessly pursuing? The message is it should happen effortlessly and instantaneously. And we see it all over. Want to lose weight? No problem. We can just hand it to you just for showing up and getting an hour's treatment. We are all subject to the subliminal messages and are all somehow victims of such a sincere but insidious message. Knock yourself out and be happy. And woe to those who don't quite cut it. I saw this unfold in real life when I listened to the story of someone who got a job that anyone would kill for. It was a job that offered great pay, low stress, and lots of free time. But there was still something missing. He was depressed and couldn't figure out why. As we studied the problem, we realized that there was one element that was missing in his current job. He wasn't able to do the single thing that made him feel like he was worth something. All the elements of a good job were there for the taking, but the one thing that he felt was the essence of what he loved about the job wasn't there. The part that he enjoyed doing the most was no longer part of his job description. This reminds me of a metaphor that I love to use when talking to people who suffer issues of seemingly non-purposeful lives. It's like a wild animal locked up in a beautiful, shining golden cage. It's nice and comfortable in there. Food and water are in abundant supply, and there are no predators around to hurt you. But somehow, like a wild bird, the bird will escape the cage at the earliest opportunity. Why? Because that's the life that a wild bird wants to live. It may be a life full of peril, but it is also a life that produces opportunities for it to hunt and fly to survive. It's what its instincts tell it to do. A lot of the confusion about happiness stems really from having an incorrect definition of terms. We usually look for happiness in an expensive car or a long holiday. Happiness is often confused with meaning. Another excellent example is when we have kids. Kids are great for sure, but what most of us don't realize is that raising one is a chore. We don't see it as a chore because somehow time stops as we raise them. It's much like doing our favorite hobby. We don't see time pass us by. We get less conscious of our finite time on earth. Just think about the last time you were doing a task or you were in a job that you absolutely abhorred. You felt dead, and all you could do was look up at the clock. That's because true living is not just about pursuing happiness, but also about pursuing meaning. It's not really our search for happiness that makes us tick, but our search for meaning. And woe to those who pursue happiness the way pop culture describes it, and glad is the one who pursues meaning in every step. Once again, this is Nathan Chua, your personality and relationship development consultant. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.